Hi, welcome to my podcast, A Happy Hacker with Ambition. Today is New Year's Eve, or Old Year's Night, that we say around here. And it's actually getting a bit dark now. I've been out. We had plans today to have a little ride. And just don't know what it's done with my riding gloves. You went to put everything back in the same place that you get them from, and I'm really bad at doing that sometimes. So I'm just taking my riding hat off. So we were all going to go out for a little ride. So Eek could be the sensible one. Yeah, I know, probably a stupid idea anyway. But so we could walk Spike out and take Pixie with us as well. And just go for a little hack out all together. But Laura has got an issue. We've all had rodent issues this year. I'm trying to look for my hat now. Don't know what they've done with my hat, with my torch in. But anyway, and Laura obviously realised she went down to get everything ready, and they had a little bit of an issue with a rodent. So I had already got Ixie. That's an interesting name. I'd already got Eek ready and tacked up, which was unusual for me, I know. But they just said go ahead and perhaps just ride in the school. So I did just do that with a very not amused Eek, who was like, why are you riding me? I'm sorry, but I'm on holiday. So a little bit spooky, not that keen. What I'm trying to do now is, you're wondering what I'm doing, I've got a new bridle for Indy. A brown one to go with her brown saddle. I'm just like so excited. But trying to find a brown pony bridle that is not horrible and is made of English leather and is soft and is of good leather. It's just like impossible to find, and I've been searching. And when I was feeling poorly, I looked online and I found that Premier Equine had some. And that's what I've just bought her. So she has a grackle bridle. That might be, and it's brown and it's beautiful. And it arrived yesterday. And it was my present to myself, really, for Indy. A week's coming in. And I just thought that would be a really good idea to get it and to try it today. I'm still looking for my head torch because I've got loads of stuff still outside. It's getting dark. And I don't really know what I've been up to today, really, if I'm honest. It's a right old mess in my car, and I had sorted that all out. Seem to have got a lot of pony bits in here, as well as bits and stuff for the car, as well as lots of other stuff that shouldn't be in here. But what I'm actually looking for is my head torch, which I know I had. Because I was laughing at how awful my hair looked. We won't go on about the hair again. I promise I'm not going to go on about the hair again. No, so what I'm going to have to do is get some light. So, there we go. So, so I did that, and that was my present to Indy, a new bridle. And it's just what I wanted. I was really chuffed with it. So after I'd ridden Eek, I decided that I would try the bridle on and lunge Indy, and if Laura and Lucy made it down in time, then get on and have a lesson with Laura after I'd given her a little bit of a lunge. So yeah, so I was looking forward to that. This morning when I came down, I've got Pixie's stuff here. When I came down, Indy was lame. Couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. She's not been lame at all. I just pulled out my lunge line, but we thought that we think she probably tweaked something, because she's been fine. And then that's Indy. And then what we did, I don't really want to leave my very expensive brushes out. I've got some of these amazing brushes as a grooming kit for ponies, because my brushes, they're the ones that I bought. I had some given to me by Piglet when I first got Eek and Tia. Hello, Eekie. What are you doing there? You can come in. I mean, I know Tia's got as far as there, but you can get round, and there's hay in here. There is hay in here. And a bed. So if you want to come in, you can come in. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, you haven't fed us. I'm not feeding you all. I've been giving you too much food. All of you. I'm horrified. I weight taped you. So I weight taped Eek as well. And I was quite horrified at the measurement I got, because if you then add on the extra 30 kilos, it makes it even worse. So from the weight tape, for a more accurate measure. Right, what I can't see in here now is, what have I done? I can't see my hat, so that's a bit worrying. And I can't see where my bucket is. Oh, my bucket's over there. So I can put this in the bucket. Has got the is my cleaning stuff to clean the bridle. So I cleaned the bridle. Anyway, sorted the bridle out, got her on the lounge, and Lucy and Laura turned up with Dean and with our friend Michelle, who I had seen earlier when I was getting Indy brushed. Indy tried to kick me, so Indy got told off. And then she went, oh, all right then. And I found that's just the best thing to do. You just reprimand, deal with it, move along. And that's what we did. And she was fine. She was absolutely fine. And she let me fiddle about with this new bridle. Premier Equine are always renowned for being very generous on their sizing. So I was a little bit concerned whether the pony bridle would fit. Because she has got a very... I'm just going to turn this radio off. Yes. Oh, there's my... makes me wonder what I've done with the other bit. There's my way tape, so I'm going to have to remember to put the way tape back. Don't know what I've done with it. And I was going to have a go... Anyway, yes, Premier Equine. Well, she's on 2 from the top, so she's... If that leather stretches, we're in trouble. We can go up one more, but it is exactly what I wanted. It takes the rings out from the grackle and puts in, it's just one piece of leather, and it just looked really nice. The leather's really soft. And then I've got my lovely new Henry James reins. I'm sitting here holding my reins but not telling you what I'm doing. So Henry James reins that I ordered. I ordered 2 pairs, and they're the only type of rain that I have found that meet the same quality as the £90 I spent over 20 years ago on some flexi rains that I bought, that I remember being, when I bought them, the lady said in the shop, she went, "Oh, all the eventers love these." And I just looked at her and I thought, do I look like an eventer? No. But I adore them, and I use them on Joey, and they're still being used every day on Eek, or whenever I ride Eek anyway, because they're so flexible and so lovely. So I did that as well. And Henry James are the only ones, and they're ones that Laura has, but Henry James don't make pony bridles. Please, Henry James, make pony bridles, because then, I'd be really happy. But they don't make pony bridles. I keep asking them to, but anyway. And I've got a new pair of leathers coming as well. So we will see. They should be here in the next couple of days. So I've had a bit of a splash out for it. So anyway, then I took Indy in just to see and Layman walk. So she walked around very sweetly on the lunge line for me, and I just said, yeah, that's it. And she went, yeah, okay. And was really sweet. So I have popped her in tonight. She's on her standard pain relief, should she have any. There's no heat, there's no swelling, there is nothing else that I can see. There's no warmth in her hooves, there's nothing. So there's nothing there that you could sit there and go, oh my god, it's laminitis. It's not laminitis. So I'm just going to make sure that she's all right. I think she has been throwing herself around the field recently, galloping about, having a great old time, and looked beautiful. Yesterday I filmed her trotting about, and she looked stunning in trot. And today go to ride her, and of course she's lame. So that is a tiny setback. Riding Eek, Eek needs more work. Eek needs a flipping good hack out in the woods, if I'm honest. She needs a really good gallop, and then that will be good. Anyway, Lucy came and rode Donny, which was really sweet, and she's riding really well. And then she went and rode Pixie, and Laura told me off this morning for giving Pixie, I'm going to cough, sorry, some bran, a little bit of brown and a little bit of mint, and then she has a treat that's broken up into 4. And Laura just looked at me and she went, she's fat. And she went, she does not need that. She does not need that. She can lick the bowl round afterwards, after everybody else, but she does not need it. And she's right. I looked at her today and I thought, ooh. So Lucy's ridden her, and she rode really nicely. And then Lucy yelled at me when she'd finished and was putting her back. She went, she's really hot. Can you brush her for me? So I brushed her all for Lucy, and she's in the front, in the little paddock, with Indy, who is in. I've opened the other bit up so the girls can get in, but all the horses are naked. It's not meant to drop below 9 degrees tonight. It would be ridiculous to put a rug on a horse, even though they're clipped. I mean, I weight taped Eek. No, they don't need it. They've got shelter. They're all fine. Even Indy, who is in, is not getting a coat because she's so warm. I touched her, she's so warm. So I've left her with some hay nets. So a bit of a disappointing last day to 2021 on the Indy front. Nice to be riding Eek, who was funny. And hopefully tomorrow everybody will be feeling a lot better, and we can start 2022 off being happy and riding, all of us. So, oh gosh, that is a hope, isn't it? Because on the 6th, I had hoped to take Indy out on the 16th of January to do some unaffiliated dressage as our first event out. And it's interesting. The rest of my life I can never plan. You can never plan anything, because I never know how my husband's going to feel or be. And I think the rest of the world has had to live our way of life, that we've done it for the last, 18 years like that. And you kind of get used to it, but sometimes it's a bit disappointing, and it's kind of a bit like that with Indy at the moment. She's been sound for so long. I just don't know what she's done. I'm just hoping it's just a tweak, like if your eye fell over and hurt her ankle. If you've seen the handstands, the bucking Broncos, you would realise that, yeah, that's possibly it. I was looking through the diary, and I've got Ken Skinner coming in January. I think it's January the 7th, I think he's due. So, that's not long, really, is it? So I think I've got him coming. And Laura will have him look at Bally and Donny. And I'm going to have him look at, obviously, Indy and Eek. And just take it from there. I don't doubt, she'll need seeing in September again, Indy, because she always does that with her rib. So that's fine. Anyway, yes, I'm looking forward to 2022 to see what other events we can go to, and obviously there will be the mini 3-day event that I just have to get this pony to. So we will see what happens, but obviously this year I won't be as daft as I was last year. So this is the Happy Hacker signing off for the last time in 2021. Oh, that's pretty light. Just driving into my village, and my microphone is hands-free. And by the church, the cottage by the church has got like Christmas lights all outside. It looks really pretty. As I said, I am the Happy Hacker. This is the last time for 2021. It won't be published until 2022, but please like, share and comment, and hopefully I can take you on some more exciting trips out with me in 2022. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy our fun podcasts again. Just trying to what am I doing? I'm not doing it very well. Anyway, I'm just driving up into my home, and I've just got to sort the chickens out now, shut the little door. Anyway, I am the Happy Hacker. Thank you so much for listening. Please like, share and comment.